right, Genshin Account TOUR. I have never done anything like this. I don't know what to really show off, I guess. But I'm gonna just show you probably some of my characters, maybe showcase some of my favorite ones, some of my favorite teams, and yeah, just for some background information. I started playing this game during the week of its release. I wasn't really going to play it, but then I saw a ton of my friends, because this was during COVID, right? Was like playing it, getting to AR-16. Everybody was pretty much rushing to AR-45 because that was the limit, and then they obviously increased it in the future. I'm pretty sure AR-45 was the limit. You know, a lot of people was playing it, so I was like, you know what, I'll give it a try. Made like a group of friends. We played it literally every day for like hours on end, and you know, here we are. I want to say I've been playing for 5 years, but I want to say that I've been playing for 4 because I take breaks here and there. I think I've been gone for like around a year, but I do come back and then leave again. But during Natland, that's when I like kind of permanently stayed. So I've been pretty much playing every day, if not every week. Just as proof, I'm AR-60. Go look at the dates of these characters. Yeah, I got Amber the 30th of, what is that, September? We're literally in September. I shouldn't. But I'm pretty sure that the game came out the 28th. I pretty much played day 2 of the game's release. And I'm missing like a good sliver of characters. I got most of them, but like I'm just missing stuff like Venti, Cleo, Beto. But I really do want like Emily or Milani. Like most of these characters I really want. Some of the characters I don't mind skipping is probably Venti, Cleo, Beto, Ayaka. Kind of what can call me. I could skip Ito. I have to pull for Yelan. I'm tired of every time. I have this bad luck with me in this game where it's like I would really want a character or really need a character, but then like a cooler or like a, I guess, quote unquote, better character will come out, and then I have to skip that character. But these are all my characters. Yes, I got the new character. I do want to make a video on her, but I do want to get like her artifacts to be better and her build to be better. But those are all the characters I'm missing. Now let's get into characters. I think I'm not going to get into a lot of them, but I'm going to get into the characters that I do main, or the characters I really like. One of them is being Kazuha. It's my first level 90 and triple crowned character. I've been using Kazuha ever since he first came out in like 1.7, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's 1.7, and then we got straight into 2.0. But I got Kazuha when he first came out. I triple crowned him, and then like probably shortly after, like maybe a year or 2 later, I finally got his weapon too. I feel like a real Kazuha man.
Yes, sir.
When I earn enough money, and when Kazuha comes back, best believe I'm gonna get him C6'd. This is my Kazuha. This is his build. 49 crit rate, 124 crit damage, not that big of a deal. 140 energy recharge. I get his energy pretty fast, so you know I'm not going to really like worry about that. My elemental mastery is 871. I know this isn't the best. I know a lot of people has like 1,000 elemental mastery and stuff like that, but I want to build him as a hybrid to where it's like he can do damage. I know Swirl can't crit. Who cares? I made him as a hybrid so that he could do damage and yet, you know, do everything that he needs to. The Wanderer. I almost forgot your name there. I call him the Balladeer because, you know, that's a cool, badass name. But this is probably like my best build you're probably going to see. I want my attack to be higher, but my build, he is 77 crit and 241 crit damage. This is probably the best like I'm ever going to do with him. Like if we check his artifacts, like look at how good his artifacts is, right? 14 crit rate, 14 crit damage, 13 crit damage, 12 crit rate. I don't know why I can't English right now. 6 crit rate, 22 crit damage, 3.9 crit rate, but 24 crit damage, and then 15 crit rate. I think the best like I can probably like redo is this, to where or not even that actually. You know what? As a matter of fact, that's really good. Never mind. But Wanderer is also one of my, you know, other mains. I have him currently at double crowned 10-10-8. Yeah, no, when he first came out, I really wanted him. Like, he was one of the coolest characters. You telling me this dude can float in the air and he does like aerial combat? Like, that was so cool until I realized that, you know, he could easily get, you know, slapped out the air, and it kind of just sucked. I was like, oh, I need a shield for him. Moving on, Ayato, I'm pretty sure I got him like the week of his release. But don't mind his sword. I actually have his sword, but it's currently on my skirt, because that's like the best weapon I could give her right now. But I don't mind switching, you know, weapons between the two. But this is my Ayato. He's at 74 crit rate, 198 crit damage. I have him on the gladiator set. I know like the other set, like this set is like, you know, good for him too. It's probably the set that most people use, but also at the same time, this, like, I've seen a person make a video on this artifact set, and they pretty much said like you have to have good ping for it, because sometimes the artifact set will be like really wonky, like, you know, just all messed up or whatever. So I just put him on gladiator. And plus, like, you know, gladiator set has been here for like years, dude. It's literally the first artifact set, right? So it's like at that point you should just automatically have good pieces. You shouldn't have like a lot of them unless you're just that lucky. But like for me, I got a decent amount, so I was like, you know, I'm gonna just put it on him. I definitely want, also I should say that some of these builds are not perfect. I'm definitely going to try my best to like improve them in the future, but right now, you know, I do damage, so it's like at that point, who really cares, right? So I have 14 crit damage, 16 crit rate, 21 crit damage, 3.1 crit rate. I have this on him. I don't know why I don't have attack on him. There's this. It's not good, but like I said, most of my characters can have improvement, but where they're at right now, they do a lot of damage, so it shouldn't really matter. Also, I do have him at 10, 10, 10. Fun fact, Ayato is actually like the first character I pre-farmed for, because he was just so cool. And also, I remember saying this to like my Ayato, like, you know, he's back video. But like, Ayato was one of the characters where we all thought, when you was playing Genshin back then, doing like Inazuma, we all thought that he was going to be a claymore user. He was just a sword user, and he was like, oh, okay. And yeah, I definitely want to use him more, but you know, moving forward. My Zhao build. My Zhao build's alright. It could be better. Obviously, a lot of people have like a crap ton of crit damage on him, and like the crit, like their stats are insane, but mine's is alright. Like, he does damage, like I said before. Like, my philosophy behind this game is that if you do damage, then everything else doesn't really matter. As long as you're clearing in-game content, anything else doesn't matter. I mean, there's always room for improvement, but you know, it doesn't really matter.
Oh God, no cap.
But moving on, I do have this weapon. But at this point, you would think for 5 years I would have this weapon. Yeah, I got this weapon. Here's his artifacts. I'm gonna just skim through them real quick. I don't want to like read off every single artifact that I have for characters. I have them at, I crowned his ult. Everything else I don't have them maxed out or anything like that. Funny enough, I only leveled 90 in my Zhao, so then I can like so then I could be like caught up with my friend I used to play with. You know what? Let me do the same thing. I got his weapon too. Might as well, right? Moving forward. Raiden Shogun. I have a level 90. This is her stats. I don't know why her like crit rate is so low. Oh, it's because of this. So I put this on my hotel. Okay, now here we go. Yeah, 84 crit rate, 185 crit damage, 229 energy recharge. I want to get her a better build, but like I said before, if I'm doing damage, who really cares, right? But I feel like a lot of my characters have room to improve, and I definitely want to improve some of my older characters like her. But she's doing fine. I do have her crowned. I do have her C1, which is funny enough, I got 2 Raiden Shoguns and 1 temple. And it was crazy because I never pulled like a double before ever. But I'm pretty sure like I pulled like 2 more doubles later on in the future. But yeah. Anyway, moving forward. My Kinich, my boy, the dude. I love Kinich. Kinich was like one of the like. Well, he's literally the coolest character in the game. But his stats are 54 crit rate, 120 crit damage, His attack is at 2,000. I want to make it 2,500. I do got his weapon. Kanish was one of the first characters where I really like saved up. Like I remember in Natlan, I farmed up like 205. Like I went through like most of the nations. I'm a horrible explorer, I should say that. I'm not showing you guys my map. It's horrible. He is one of the first characters that I like literally like farmed up wishes for and saved. Like I skipped Mulani, and this was during the time where where you like leveled her up to 20, and yet she's doing like 100k just cause. Like she was insane. Like it was so hard for me not to pull for her. And it hurt me so bad because I had to witness my friend pull like 3 of them and then pull a free Kazuha because Kazuha had a rerun when she first came out. So she pulled a Kazuha. She pulled like 3 to 4 Mulanis. I was freaking out. She got her weapon too. I was upset. But moving forward, his artifacts, nothing too crazy. These artifacts could definitely be better. This artifact set I was struggling on. The Natlan artifact set I was struggling on. They didn't even give me no good pieces. I do have him double crowned. I don't have his normal attack crowned. I want to, but like I kind of just lean forward towards just saving a crown for later. Also, I do have like a crap ton of crowns, actually. Funny enough, hold on, let me check. 36 crowns. I want to have like a series where I like got triple crown characters and stuff like that, but like that costs a lot more and a lot of farming, and I don't have that. Okay, I don't have the money to like pour into resin and like do crazy stuff. Like I can't do it. But yeah, there's him. Power Archon. I did save up for her. I saved up for her and the Lolly. I do have both of their main weapons. Also, side note, I don't spend a lot of money in this game. I did spend quite the amount, in the past 5 years. But I won't say I'm a whale. A person that like spends money to like get the character, and then that's that. If I get like the character early and then like try to get the weapons, and I'm lucky enough, like obviously I'm gonna do what must be done. This is her build. 2,000 attack, 50 crit rate, 102 crit damage, and also if you're a Genshin player that doesn't really know what the Natlan artifact set does, it pretty much, when you use a 9 soul point, it gives you 40 crit damage, right? So if you're thinking my crit damage is low, it's not, because once I activate the Natlan set, this will be 90 crit rate. The same thing with Kanish. I have him on the set too, so this will go from 54 crit rate to 94 crit rate. Okay, so I'm gonna be critting a lot. But with the Power Archon, I do have her double crowned. I wanted to triple crown her just to be funny, but saving resources, I kind of fell out of it. Like I said, have her weapon. Let's see. This is her artifacts. Just skim through them real quick. You can pause and see them. All right, let's go through my teams. So this is my, best team just in the game, literally. Like this pretty much one-shots anybody at this point, right? Like even weekly bosses, some of them get one shot. This team just does a lot of damage. It's just my go-to team. My melt team. This is really good. I love this team. Here's my Kanish team. This is my Virgin team. I do have Llama on here. I'm trying to figure out how to play her still. I'm probably gonna move characters here and there. But I just love this team too. Here's my Skirk team, my Freeze team. We have Skirk, Farina, Shenhe, and Scoffier. I do have a Scoffier. I think she's a cool character. I want her heals to be better, but this is like a cool fun team. Alright, then we have my Alakino team. I have Xingqiu on here, but I really want, what's her name, Yelan. I'm hoping I get Yelan and Flint and his weapon. I hope I get them somehow magically, but I really want Yelan. I've been wanting Yelan for so long, and I just haven't been able to get her, but hopefully I'll get her sometime soon. But this seems also fun. Here's my my Alhaitham Hyper Bloom team. My Alhaitham does really have artifacts on because I have put them on Llama, on other different characters too, so I pretty much have to rebuild him. But I love using him too. He's a really fun character to use. I'm glad I got him when he first came out. But I do want to use him more, but moving forward. Here's my Electro team build. This team's also really fun. I also really like using this team. I feel like my Nuvlet is pretty weak compared to like other people's Nuvlets, but he still gets the job done. And Nefa, she makes the team a lot of fun, especially with Luna charged. I can't wait for the other Luna elemental reactions to come out. We have my Zhao plunge team. I mean, it's obvious, you know, Zhao, Falrazon, you know, Hatsune Miku, Bird Lady, and then obviously the GOAT, Power Archon Bennett himself. And then we have the Overcharged team. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Overcharged. I don't remember. We do have Toma, Severus, and Auroron. This seems honestly really fun too. We can switch Auroron for like Fischl, but I really like Auroron because my Auroron build, he gets his energy back fast compared to Fischl. So like, you know, it's really good, and plus his ult is a AoE taunt. So it's like, you know, why not? You know, what do you have to lose? And then we have this one is really fun. What? This team is really fun for me. This is my Wanderers team. I definitely want to like, you know, play around with him more because I use this team way too much. I want to like switch on his characters and stuff. My Ayato comeback team. I pretty much made this team when Shalonen came out because Shalonen buffed, like, secretly buffed a lot of different characters when she came out. So I was like, you know, why not? I definitely want Xylanen's, or Shalonen's, however you want to call her. I definitely want to get her C2, I'm pretty sure what it is. I think that's what it is. Her C2 pretty much buffs a lot of elements. Well, gets bonus buffs, I should say. This is my exploration team. RIP Natlin. Natlin had like the best exploration. Oh, I miss it. They spoiled us way too much. Using this team in Natlin was just the craziest. Like, you can just pretty much infinitely fly in the sky if you wanted to. Here's my Aoife team. I really love Aoife. Aoife's like a fun character to use. If you want to see his stats, he's 59 over 221. He has the set on the Natlin set that gives you 40% crit rate. So actually in reality, he's 99 crit rate over 221. I want to get him more elemental mastery and a little bit more of attack so that he can do more damage. I want to get his, you know, I want to get him to C6, but he's currently only at C1. He's 788. But this team is really fun. Like, it is super fun. Like, I would recommend it to anybody that can use this team. It's super fun. Aoife's just like a baby version of Chaska. But I honestly feel like Aoife's like more fun, I guess. Because with Chaska, you just have to like, which is funny because I do have Chaska. With Chaska, you just have to sit there for 5 seconds. But Aoife's like, boom, boom, boom. Like, you know, and then just cause well. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. There will be new type of videos out that's going to be releasing this week, hopefully, God willing. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. This is my first time doing this type of video. I could English, you know, I'm not struggling at all. You are. But it's my first time doing this type of video. If you guys want like an update video in like a year's time or something like that, please let me know. I kind of let you guys see my artifacts, my builds and stuff. Tell me which one was your favorite. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys for taking your time to watch this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.
Listen, yeah, in spite of the 13, that shit is so mean, that shit is so lean, that shit is so clean. I spent a 16, hit you so hard it'll bust your whole spleen.